to ourselves and to admitting to God, to ourselves, and to another human being the exact nature of our wrong. Wow.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. Is there a way where we can lower the music in the back?
I can walk away from it because I'm
Okay.
at a pic.
Okay.
I'm at a picnic.
Okay. Thank you, Davina.
You're welcome. How's that? Can you still hear it?
No, it's better.
Okay. Okay. Step five. Wow. This is an this is an awesome step because why? It because it made me realize how important God is. Yeah, and how He changed my life miraculously. Um, yeah, because I made some bad choices and I did some bad things in my life. But you know what? God let me know that it's okay. You know, He can wipe all of that out, as long as I come to Him. Yeah, as long as I come to Him, and I have to share it with my sponsor, with my fifth step. And well, it intertwined with step four because I had to clean house, right? And then I had to make a list of what I have, what I did. But at first, I was like, wow, what did everybody do to me? You know. But then when I stayed into the program, the more I stayed into the program, it made me see it wasn't what other people did to me. It was my part. I needed to see what my part was, and yeah, I seen a lot of my part. I seen a lot of my part, and when you take it to your sponsor and you take it to God, yeah, because it says, admit it to God, to ourselves, and to another human being, the exact nature of our wrong. And it made me see that whatever I did, you know, whatever I did, I could just bring it to His feet. Yeah, lay my burdens down to His feet. And there is letting all up to me. I call it opala. I call it opala in Hawaiian because that's what it is. I had to let go all that opala that I had inside of me that was stopping the sunlight of the spirit to come within myself. Yeah. And wow, to today it's still coming in. Yeah. I see all that sunlight, sunlight of the spirit. Because each time I go into a meeting, I share my experience, strength, and hope, whether it's good or bad. And I ask God today, yeah, I ask God today, guide me. Give me the guidance and the strength, to go on each and every day. Because, this world, yeah, this world can be so worldly that can be easy to be distracted. Yeah. So I gotta come to Him. I gotta come to Him and ask Him for that help. I thought I was alone, but really I'm not alone. He's been with me from day one to now, and He's still continuing to be with me. All I gotta do is keep on calling on Him. Yeah. And what I see today is that that He have all these meetings and stuff like that. He sends people in my life to help me in my recovery. To help me in my recovery. And that's the amazing part about it. So today I process whether it's good or bad. I process and I let it all out. I let it all go because it says, let go and let God. Let go and let God. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it's not, but it says, let go and let God, you know, 'cause He the one will make things okay. And, on top of, what sticks in my head? When I watched the Ten Commandments, yeah, and He was up on a cross, right? He was up on a cross and He said, God, Father, please forgive them, for they do not know what. is going on? What's happening? Yeah. And that stick in my head when my son happened to my son when I was like maybe 3 years, 3 years clean, because, you know, when something happened to your child, when somebody do something bad to your child, you're like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? And you know what? God will make me realize that, what? Those people, they cannot see, right? So that's what Jesus told his father. Father, please forgive them, for they do not know what's going on, what's happening, right? For all their, for whatever they're doing and stuff like that. But it still brings me back to my part. How did I handle the situation? Called on the Lord. I shared it with my sponsor. I shared it at a meeting. And you know what? All his blessings just came in and helped me through it all. He walked me through it all. And that's the blessings of this meeting. That's the blessing. And I was like, joy to, I was reading my messages when Sister Christine sent to me, and I was like, wow, this is a spiritual church kind of base. And I was like, at first, I was like, OMG, what am I going to say? I do have a recovery Bible, but I have it packed away. But I have my 12 steps and 12 traditions. And then I was listening to part of the what is that? Part of the link that Christine sent to me, and I was listening to part of it, and I was like, wow, this is what it is. Because when I came to this meeting, when I came to the program, I never know it was a spiritual program. I was brought up in church, yeah. I was brought up in church, but I really didn't get the concept. But today it's like, wow, it's a spiritual program. It's really not it's really not what you call it, a religious program. It's a spiritual program, and wow, the more I practice, the more and more I can see how much miracles and blessings that God has, given to all of us. It's not only for me; it's for all of us. It's for each and every one of us. And wow, I'm still blown away. You know, some days I'm on cloud 9, and some days it's like, OMG, how am I gonna do this? But you know what? There's solutions to it. There is solutions to it. And that's what it is. You know, for me, I live life on life's terms. Yeah, I live life on life's terms. But you know what? What is the best thing about it is that I have that spiritual awakening in the Father and in the Son and the Holy Spirit. And wow. And plus all you people. Now God sent people in my life to help me, to help me in my recovery. And I never get clean. I never get clean by myself. And I realized that I'm not alone. There's a lot of people that goes through the same thing I do. And I was just reflecting on when you guys are doing the reading of gambling and sexuality and and all these other things, eating. Oh my gosh, all these addictions. OMG. I have addiction of eating. I have addiction of spending. Woo. And but you know what? Now I can like now I can like call upon the Lord, call upon the people, and I don't have to. It's not gonna be as much as because I could take it to the extreme. Believe me, I could take it to the extreme. But you know what? I don't have to today. I can stop and I can look and I can check my bank account and I can do other things instead of just spending and doing all these other addictions. Yeah. I used to drink coffee. I don't drink coffee no more because then I was like, oh, what am I drinking coffee for? And maybe because I only like the taste, you know. And wow. But I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful to be alive because you know what? I'm a homicidal, suicidal person. And wow. But you know what? God showed me that I belong where I am today, and He gonna help me through whatever whatever situations, whatever challenges that I face. He's gonna be there. Today what I do is differently. Is that I don't have to go out hustling, right? I don't have to hustle no more to pick up the drugs, to pick up the alcohol. Today I can go to work. Today I can, you know, I downloaded my devotions on my phone, so it pops up, and I can do my devotions on a daily basis. And I get into a meeting on a daily basis in the morning because I work overnight Monday through Thursday, and life is tough, but you know what? It's not really tough, you know, and wow. But thank you, Christine, for having me share. And I love you folks. And thank you folks for being a part of my life.
Thank you, Davina.